Yo, YouTube, what's good with y'all?
What's good, YouTube?
We got a little topic of the day before we go in and hit this shoulder and arm workout.
Got a little message for y'all.
Yes, sir, a little message. What were you just saying?
So I was basically saying, like, if you find yourself kind of like feeling satisfied or like, you know, feeling better about yourself by putting someone else down that might be trying to, you know, better themselves or achieve something. For example, like somebody comes into work one day and they're like, yo, like, I'm done drinking, like I want to drink, and maybe they're young, maybe you think like, you're like, why would you do that? Because you drunk all your 20s. You're like, why would you do that? Like you're like, you know, like putting them down, like, and that makes you feel better about your decisions. Like, you're only harming yourself by doing that. And
yeah,
that's just an example, but I feel like the most that it's done is on social media. A lot of people will come on social media and they will just, you know,
spread
hate
and get off on it a little bit. Like, I feel like people enjoy the negativity because it's a reflection of how they feel about themselves. Like, they push their own insecurities and their own limitations onto other people to make themselves feel better instead of putting in the work necessary. They see someone else putting in work or trying to better themselves, and automatically people will try to say, why you doing that, bro? Because they're trying to justify their own wrongdoings, you know what I'm saying? Their own vices, their own stuff, their own problems. They're trying to justify, because if they look at you bettering yourself, then they look inward and they feel kind of insecure about where they're at. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, like they could do it too, but they choose not to. They're trying to justify why their choices.
Exactly. Basically. A lot of times, a lot of people will give negative feedback and feel like that they're helping somebody, but in reality, like you said, it's just a reflection of how you feel about yourself. And, you know, because it's a vulnerable position to be in when you're trying to, you know, do something that's a little outside of your box. Like, the thing to better yourself, you gotta do things that you don't gotta do, that you don't want to do. And it's easy to feel like, you know, I feel like the people that spread that negativity know deep down that, you know, what the person's doing is, you know, it's not easy, and
they're taking control of their life, and they don't want to like accept the fact that they could change and influence. I mean, they're like, they want to believe that, you know what I mean, they're not in the wrong, basically. Like, let's say someone has let's use depression as an example. Now, this is a controversial example, but if someone's feeling depressed and they just say, oh, I'm clinically depressed, you know what I mean, it's a chemical imbalance in my brain, there's nothing I could do, I need to medicate myself, instead of taking like accountability for their own life and trying different things, changing their diet, trying to work out, just doing every other thing, like trying their hardest to mitigate that without like copping out and just saying like, or people using their past to justify their actions, like oh, that's how, you know, I can't help it, that's how I was since I was young, you know what I mean? Like,
right, just
kind of like they have no control, like they have no free will, it just is what it is, they're a product of their environment, and you just have to deal with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But in reality, you have way more control than you think. And that goes into another topic we were talking about, which is how you react to certain situations. And how you react to negativity. And also, I want to touch on this real quick before we switch, go into this other topic. A thing that you could do instead of feeding off the negativity and passing judgment on people is you should get motivated. You should see someone's success in a certain field or see someone's grind. You should be motivated to do something for yourself, to do the work. If you feel pissed off, like someone has something and you think you deserve it, but don't hate. don't
think about why they might have that.
Think about
what
how
you're
they
doing that you're not doing that allows them to have that.
Exactly.
Rather than try to justify why you don't have that or put them down, be like, and try to make yourself feel like, even though they have that you're still better than them.
Yeah.
You know, when I don't think nobody is better than nobody. Like, you thinking that,
Yeah.
is arrogance, and it's again a self-reflection of yourself.
Yep.
You shouldn't think you're better than nobody. And like you were saying, that it goes into another point where how you react to negativity, especially when how you let it affect you.
So say you're on the other end of someone casting their judgments or just being an a-hole, you know what I mean, and trying to like ruin your day, and you want to be all pissy and get all mad, or you know what I mean, like get upset about it, you know what I mean, or react in a negative way. They just controlled your mind. They
controlled you, yeah.
Controlled
and
you.
like we were saying, it's a when people are spreading that negativity, it's a reflection of themselves. So when you're on the receiving end of the negativity, you got to realize that they're not who they're making themselves out to be. They're not who they think they are in their head.
They're not happy with themselves.
They're not happy with themselves, and they're not.
It has nothing to do with you.
It has nothing to do with you.
It has nothing to do with you. It's a reflection of them.
And if you're doing things that they want to be doing, and it's making you feel fulfilled, but the negativity just get it to you, it's because you're doing something right.
Exactly, and that's how you want to frame it. You should frame it as almost like a compliment. Like you should frame it as like not an insult, but like I'm on the right track. I got haters, I got people, I'm making people mad, you know what I mean? They hating on me, they commenting on my joint saying it's 255 and stuff, you know what I mean? They want to downplay the weight that, you know what I mean? Just to say something.
I'm doing something they not,
but I'm still grinding.
And they think they can't,
Exactly.
And that's even where they're even more lost, when they think they can't,
Yeah,
so
it's all how you frame it, you know what I mean? Realize it in yourself when you start feeling like looking at someone and judging them or hating. Turn that hate into like energy to do something about it for yourself, you know what I mean? Put in that work. If you think that you're better than them, you know what I mean, and they don't deserve that, and you deserve it too, like, then put in that fucking work.
Put in that work, because how are you gonna get it? And people disguise hate in millions of different ways. Like people will say something that can be taken as hateful, or can be,
so they can have plausible deniability,
and again that makes them feel better about themselves. Because I'm not hating, I'm just saying like you should be doing no, bro.
Yeah,
you're just trying to make yourself feel better. You're not spreading positivity. You don't gotta say that. You feel me? Like,
and that's like a judgment call too. You kind of gotta like, it's you could kind of feel when someone's trying to do that. If someone's actually giving you like constructive criticism, it's gonna be in their tone. It's gonna be in, you know what I mean? They're not gonna just be criticizing. They're also gonna praise you too for the stuff that you are doing. You know what I mean? And you could kind of sense that when someone's being,
Yeah, and there might be people that may sometimes need to be criticized, but again, that's based on judgment and what's actually going on. Like if somebody's hurting the demographic, like stuff like that, obviously. But when it comes to normal things, just bettering yourself, putting that work in, trying to achieve goals.
Yeah,
I feel like the amount of negativity people get for doing that is just insane, and it just shows.
Don't take it personal. You know what I mean? It's just a reflection of them. You know what I mean? Keep putting in your work. You know what I mean? Use it as fuel to put in more work. If it pisses you off, you know what I mean? Like, use that anger to do more. You know what I mean? Just put in that work. You know what I mean? Try not to be a negative person. Don't let people control you with negativity.
Yep.
Stay in your frame, stay in your frame, basically. Like, don't let them move you into that negative place. Because
then, like you said,
because they win.
They
win. It's all about how you react, and you gotta like reflect on your feelings too, because it's natural to feel envy or jealousy, or you know what I mean. But you have to frame it. You have to realize, like, yo, why do I feel like this?
Why do I?
Maybe this is a sign that I need to be doing something that I want to do. I need to chase my goals.
Exactly,
I need to put in my work.
Why? Exactly.
Because that's why you don't feel good. It's not because they're putting in work. It's because you're not putting in enough work, and they're making you feel insecure about it.
Yep. Well put.
Thank you, bro. But we got a shoulder and arm workout for y'all.
Yes, sir.
We about to go in here and put in our work.
Yes, sir. You already know. Do a little voiceover for y'all.
Yes, sir. Another
Put that work
voiceover.
in.
I feel like that might be
You're gonna be doing that going forward.
yeah, I feel like that's the method. You know what I mean? I like doing the voiceovers. You know what I mean? We're gonna keep it light and funny, but informative as well.
For sure.
And yeah,
let's get that work, baby.
let's hit that shoulder and arm workout. Let's get it.
Yep. Demon's back.
We back, bro. It was a crazy workout.
I know y'all saw what we was just doing in that job, bro.
Like, bro, like I'm out of breath.
Niggas
I'm
was
feeling
dying.
crazy. Like that might be our second hardest day.
I think my arm is shaking right now. Like, I'm holding the tripod and my arm
Can't
is
even hold it,
literally
bro. When
shaking.
I was recording you, my shit was like I was trying to hold my shit still, like. But yeah, that was a devious workout, bro.
Yeah, we was just getting it in.
Yes, sir.
Y'all gotta try that, yeah. That was
Yo,
different.
do that workout, yo. Do that workout. That superset is crazy. That incline freaking curl. Everything was hidden.
Yeah.
Everything was hidden. Every part of our shoulders.
Yeah, bro.
We did the press, overhead press. You could feel it when you up in the upright position. You feel it swaying, and your muscles are stabilizing. You have to hit those stabilizers, and we might be switching gyms soon.
Oh yeah, we might be switching gyms soon for sure.
Because
We're kind of outgrowing the planet. We're kind of too devious and too husky to still be there.
It kind of came to me when we were recording our post-workout in the mirror, John. Like,
Yeah, the pump ski.
we just look like
Yeah,
aliens
it's not
up
right.
in that John.
It's not
Like,
right.
We are, and then I'm just like, during the set, we breathing and grinding and getting
Yeah, we're
in
just
and
the intensity
pushing
of our
it past
workouts.
failure, and I could just tell people was like looking at us like, yo, what the fuck?
Like, are they good? Like, we come here to just get our daily workout in. Like,
We're just
what's
trying to
these niggas fighting
hit our
demons or something.
cardio
Like,
and get a little pump real
wanna
quick.
try and watch
We're over here
TikTok?
fighting
TikTok,
demons.
yeah, we over
These
here.
fools are demented. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
uppercutting titties and crap.
yeah, that was a triple titty uppercut. It was crazy. I'm not gonna lie. But and then I was flexing in the mirror. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
All
we
my shit was
flexing in between sets. We freaking going to past failure.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. That might have added on to some of the pump and fatigue.
Oh, yeah.
The flex in between sets. I'm not gonna lie. Might add a little something.
It's a must. We gonna show y'all. We gonna show y'all the pump.
And that's something that I don't know about. I don't know if y'all know who Hani. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right, but Hani Rombod.
Yeah, the Asian bodybuilder.
Nah, he's a coach.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Hani.
Yeah.
Hani.
Yeah.
He's a Olympic champion level coach, and he coached Derek Lunsford and
Yeah.
I think Phil Heath
Yeah.
and just some legends. And he does that. He makes his athletes flex in between sets for like, I don't know, maybe like 15, 20 seconds,
yeah.
like a countdown. And they
That's-
just extra squeeze, like goes crazy.
All that blood rushing already.
You're
your
holding
blood
it there. You're just,
storing it in your muscles. Just don't leave. No, stay.
don't leave.
Trapping all the blood, and then your brain start hurting because no blood's going to your brain. So you're just like, don't leave, and you pass out. Like that's what's gonna get you there, bro.
And then you just wake up and you just feel
Hit
crazy.
another set.
Feel crazy and hit another set. I had to take a couple of knees.
Yeah.
That might be. I mean, I don't know.
Yo, like honestly, if like I don't want to say because not that type of training style isn't for everybody, but like if you really say you put in that work in, and you not like
You gotta die like
you gotta die in the
diamond gym mentality, like
100%, bro. And people again,
And we could train with y'all. I'm not gonna lie, we gotta get our views up. But Diamond Gym, we calling y'all out now, early.
we gonna be there soon. Don't
We
worry
want
about
that.
it.
I
We
want that, Unk.
We gonna work. We gonna earn our way, but we gonna be there soon. Don't worry about it.
Humbly and respectfully, we want that.
We want that 100%. We gonna be there.
Yes, sir. But we gotta put in some more reps and
Yes.
get our shit popping.
Get our
Because they
status
right in
up.
Jersey. I think they in North Jersey.
Yeah,
so.
they in what Newark?
Yeah.
Yeah,
In
so
North Jersey, that's a calm little.
we could go up on there on
It's a
the day.
calm little. You mean like we could go in there and just get our shit popping? You know what I mean? They might.
But we could take a visit up there, or we could grind our way up and then come up there on the.
Yeah, I want to put in some.
I want to put in
pain,
some work
pressure.
pressure. Yeah, I want to put in some pain.
We gotta train for that.
I like the way they train though.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I mean,
I like the mentality behind it.
I ain't gonna hurt myself.
It
though,
definitely
for
seemed
nobody.
hard. They
ain't
say
gonna hurt
100,
myself,
150 burpees. They really doing 150 burpees?
Yeah, I've done 100 burpees straight.
Okay. Yeah, so
150 is diabolical, but
okay.
I feel like it's doable. I don't know if I'm doing that though. You a little chunky on, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
We gonna put, bro, the amount of work we're about to put in, especially, just from now on, like, we're gonna do calisthenics. We gonna get right on the calisthenics. We're gonna be able to do 10 muscle-ups straight.
We going fucking crazy.
We gonna be running.
Locking in on that diet. I don't even fucking care about the weight. I'm just going crazy on everything.
Yeah,
Trying to
baby.
be a lethal weapon.
Lethal weapon, baby.
Like, we training to, like, really murk some shit. Like, we're gonna have the shadow boxing coming soon, the sparring, the Yamin, everything.
Yep.
Do all that shit.
Yeah.
Cardio up. Just in case, bro. You never know when somebody might invade the country and shit.
Right.
You gotta stay with the strappy on you.
Yeah.
But you can't just have the strap. What if you don't have the strap and somebody busts through your window, you can't get to the strap?
What if a nigga say, yo, I don't got...
Yo, what they say? If one nigga can hold you down, two niggas can take your cheeks.
And a lot of niggas' cheeks will be getting taken by us too.
Yo, you gotta think to yourself, can your cheeks be taken?
By me and him.
Well, that's inevitable. We can get them draws. But regular
cheeks.
bulls, like, a little bit less powerful than us.
Okay.
We're a challenger.
Okay, yeah. We could take a lot of people's cheeks.
We could take a lot of cheeks, but can your cheeks get taken by
Your
two
average
individuals with a little bit of training? You know what I mean? You gotta get right. You gotta start training.
Start training, bro.
Start training for your cheeks.
Could be taken without a doubt. You're like, damn, my cheeks is took. Like, that's a
problem,
That's
bro.
a problem. Like, cause I know there's a lot of niggas that could just accept it. Like, yeah, my cheeks
It's
is
a
took.
problem, gang.
Like,
I mean, like 3-4 niggas, you might be cooked, but 2 niggas, you should not be getting your cheeks taken.
Yeah. And if it's one nigga that can take your cheeks, then you're really just
God, now you're just a victim.
Oh
like,
my goodness, bro.
You a victim.
You're literally like a
baby.
You're a baby.
Helpless. Vulnerable. Alone.
Sad, bro.
Sad.
Scared.
Sore.
Fearful.
Cheeks are sore.
Oh my goodness.
But, you know, all jokes aside though, yeah, you got, especially, bro, you got a family, bro, and you fat as shit, and you can't even touch your toes. You can't run a single mile. Do better, bro. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
I don't even care. There's no excuse. I'm sorry.
Yeah, physical side, and then most importantly too, it's like the mental side. Like, how your kids gonna? You just have you don't got as much discipline. I know that for a fact. Like,
yeah,
you don't have you're not like, it's just a fact, bro. Like, you're not as disciplined as a lot of other people. You're not being consistent in something that better yourself. Yeah. You know, your mental, because there's a lot of things you be like, oh, well, I get money though, like, you know, that works. Okay. But
what you gonna do without that money?
Yeah, exactly.
What type of?
You still look. I know.
Because at the end of the day, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Like, people forget we live in a society that's, you know, has the illusion of order, and, you know what I mean, they'll lock you up if you throw the hands. You know what I mean? But for real, like, it could get violent.
Yeah. Life
could get violent. Do you have the capability for violence? Controlled. You know what I mean? That's not saying you a psychopath, you out here just murking people, and you can't control it. Controlled violence. Do you have the capability, if anything threatens you or your family, and you're out, and there's no one to save you, there's no cops, help, they're attacking me. No, it's your family, bro. What? Could you imagine you a kid and you see your dad get clapped? How traumatic that is?
Could you imagine you're the kid and you see your dad get clapped and what you would
That's
think?
what I'm saying. If I was a kid and I saw my dad get clapped.
That's sad, bro. That's scary.
It's scary.
Scary.
Because now you feel like vulnerable. Like anyone could clap you. Like you're vulnerable now.
Yeah. And then who's there to protect you?
No one's there to protect. That's what I'm saying. Now you're like feeling insecure about everything. Like.
And then also you want to lead by example for your kids and your family. They see what you're doing.
You're not always going to look up to it. You're not always going to be there for your kids. I mean, they hop on that bus and there's a couple bullies. Don't solve the problem for them. Don't go on the bus like, yeah, stop messing with my son. You know what I mean? You got to tell them, handle that shit.
Yeah.
I don't care if you got to take that metal lunchbox I gave you, this canister. Do something. Stab a nigga with a pencil. I don't even care, bro.
Yep.
You got 2 or multiple people trying to hurt you, and all you're trying to do is get to school on the bus. Let them know you're not to be messed with, and that's how you should. If you saying that to your son, you should live that as well. You should be ready. You know what I mean? Because anything can happen. I mean, it's cool now. You go to work every day, shit peaceful, but you never know.
Yeah, for sure.
You never know.
And then also, just what type of father are you if your son started going to the gym, like that's good for him, and you're proud of that. But like he didn't get that from you. You didn't lead him to do that. Like think about how you would be proud of that if your kid saw you putting that work in. He looks up to you and he's like proud of that. He's proud of who his father is.
That's what I'm saying.
And it don't gotta just be the gym, but like anything that you're doing, your kids will look at. You're smoking cigarettes. You're drinking all the time. Like you think your kids like gonna be proud of that? Like kids are smart. Like and also they're taught in school what's good and bad, and they have morals and values. It also goes into morals and values. You have wrong morals and values. Your kids might take a lot from that, but also they'll know at a certain point, like, damn, like, my parents are screwed. Because they're messed up.
Because even if you try to teach them the right morals or values, if you don't live it, if they can't look at an example, because kids, they'll do what they see. I mean, you might think they're not looking or they're not paying attention, or that just because you tell them that they're going to listen, but ultimately, you're the example. You lead by example. Your words hit way different when you could do the same thing you're asking of them. You gotta treat yourself like your kid, how you would want to be raised. You gotta raise yourself. You gotta be your own father, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're the leader. You're the protector. You set everything.
Yeah.
I don't care about this new age BS where the woman's no. You're the man. Like I said, stuff could get violent. It could get primal at the end of the day. And your wife, I don't care how big and bad she is or how she scream at you, when shit get violent and she's in danger and the kids are in danger, who's she gonna look to? You. So be ready, be prepared.
Yeah.
Get right.
Yeah.
Get off your lazy ass. Stop watching TV.
Yeah, what you doing your day to day has way more importance than a lot of you niggas think it does, and that goes into what we were talking about earlier. What was he saying?
You put money in the bank, bro. You let that interest accrue. You let that you gotta let it compound. You know what I'm saying?
What you doing? Your
In my opinion, I feel like your day to day, what you're doing a day to day, as long as you're consistent, it accrues, it compounds, it accumulates. You might not see it all at once, but over time, you keep making those deposits, and you keep getting that higher and higher compound interest when you're going to get a higher and higher and better return.
It's fact, and the gym is a prime example of that because you can see it.
You can see it. That's the level 1 base level. You know what I mean? That it's the easiest thing you could do. If you don't walk every day like outside, look, we're not saying take baby steps. You know what I mean? Everyone starts at their own. You know what I mean? I didn't start benching 315 and all this crazy stuff. I started 8th grade. Luckily, someone instilled that into me. My father, he was lifting, and he told me to get some friends together and start lifting because I was on the football team, and that's just, thank God, because it's so much of a part of who I am now, and I really can't live without it, honestly. When I don't lift, when I don't work out, when I'm not doing something physical, I don't feel like myself.
Yeah.
So I feel like just get baby steps. If you didn't have that instilled in you at a young age, like I said, you got to be your own father. This is what I need to do to better myself, to protect my family, so I could or even just live long enough to see your grandkids. Stop eating that bacon, egg, and cheese on break. You know what I mean? Stop eating them Hot Pockets and that BS McDonald's, and stop eating that bull crap. You know what I mean? Have a little discipline. Do something that's...
You got to care about yourself. Nobody else cares about you.
Exactly.
That fast food don't care about you. The people that selling you that stuff don't care about you. Yeah, at the end of the day, like, you got to want what's best for yourself, and that's the first step, because that's going to get you to start thinking about, hold on, what's going to, what actually is good for me and what's not, Is me drinking every weekend, is that good? What's that doing for me?
It's not going to be easy. The easy stuff ain't the best for you.
Because you're not going to want to give it up.
It's super easy and enjoyable. I'm telling you, like, that's That's bad. That's bad. That's not. You want something that's hard and challenging, and that you can be proud of yourself. You know what I mean? Over time, when you stick to something and you challenge yourself, that's what we're here for.
Yep.
We're not put on this earth to live comfortably in all this comfort and TV and just. It's overstimulating. That's why so many people are having mental health crises.
A lot of privileged people.
You're just so overstimulated. We got all this information, but no damn common sense. Like you gotta say no. Everything's by design. You know what I mean? They make shit so comfortable and so like overly. What's the word?
It's just they make it
it's
so
over. Like it's over.
It's so like there's
over enjoyable. Like it's just too. It's just too enjoyable, too easy, too quick.
So no matter what happens, you're just comfortable. You're
stuck.
okay with it.
You're stuck. You never see what they're doing. You never see what's behind the screen.
And that goes into like, so much, especially in today. But that's a whole different video.
Not saying It goes like all this stuff ties in and weaves in like. But
you gotta take control of your mind.
You gotta take control, yeah. You can't let the devices and you can't let the comfort control. You gotta challenge yourself and step outside the comfort because comfort is death. In my opinion, I think it's death.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, I was
giving
telling
up
you
before you even started.
Yeah, it's not supposed to be easy. I mean, life ain't supposed to be easy.
Why are you just getting up? Like, why are you? So you get a job, you get your career. Boom, cool. Some people are cool with that. But if you want more for yourself and you settle and you become comfortable, then you're just giving up before you even tried. Like, because you didn't put them years in and stay down and stay consistent and stay disciplined with something and really try. You're just okay with it. Oh, I'm good. Like, I'm going to be okay. Like, this is going to provide for me. Which is cool. Like, it's cool for a lot of people. That's the system they designed, like you were saying. But if you have other things in mind, then you got to put that work in and give it a shot because otherwise, then you conformed and you're gonna be stuck and it's not. Because
we live in a society and at the end of the day, like you never know when there's an invade. Like there's been empires that have come to an end. We live in America. You know what I mean, it's comfortable. You go to work. You know what I mean, you grind to keep to pay your mortgage and all that, but. At some point, you know what I mean, something could happen. You never know. Maybe not in our lifetime, but it's better to stay ready, in my opinion. And that might sound paranoid, but I think about that all the time. Like, what if the government becomes tyrannical? You know what I mean, and all this crazy stuff that's been happening, and niggas start really banging on your door, trying to, you know what I mean? Are you going to be ready? Are you going to have the balls? Are you going to have the guts to fight for your family, or are you gonna have the stamina to go run and get supplies? You're gonna have the, you know what I mean? When we got all these electric vehicles, I mean, this might sound crazy, but you got electric vehicles, that shit could get shut off. Like, they got chips, like that shit could get shut off, bro. They could control that shit, and you could be at the damn police station and lock your doors and you know what I mean? I don't know. It gets crazy. I mean, but. At the base level, just challenge yourself.
Yeah, do things that you don't have to do.
Yeah.
Every day. Even if it's small, try to do something you don't have to do. It'll make you feel good. It'll better your mental. And it'll just make you a better person overall. There's not I don't see any wrong in trying to become a better person.
It's like true happiness, I feel like. Doing the hard stuff and struggling and coming out on the other side and succeeding and then feeling proud of yourself, like feeling like, wow, I did that. I'm capable of that. That builds confidence. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And yeah, like, it all comes to like kids. Like if you have kids, you want to build their confidence up, get them in the gym. You know what I mean? Get them doing a martial art, even as wrestling or jiu-jitsu or boxing. Teach them how to defend themselves. It's confidence because you never know. You know what I mean?
Confidence is the base of it all. For sure.
Confidence is built through proof that you're capable.
Yeah.
But it comes from trying. You know what I mean? And succeeding. And, failing and it's hard and then succeeding. And then you build the confidence. When you have the proof, you prove that you could do the stuff you say you want to do it builds the confidence.
Yeah.
And that's how you get true happiness, in my opinion. I feel like, yeah.
Yep. And we're talking to y'all, but we're telling us
Talking to ourselves, honestly.
at the same time. Yep.
Man, I'm not
some message to ourselves.
anywhere near where I want to be at. So it's all documentation. You know what I mean? It's early.
And that's what this YouTube is for. Every day we're recording and we're doing stuff we don't gotta do, and we're just trying to become better versions of ourselves for our future selves, for just the future and for the future of our lives in general. You know.
Yeah, that's what we're here for. I feel like evolution. You know what I mean?
Sure want to progress, but
Yup. But little tangent, little rant. You know what I mean? Be better, do better, challenge yourself. Yeah, I mean, start where you're at. You know what I mean? You don't gotta be an expert. You don't gotta be going in the gym doing all the variations and no, just if you want to go and you've been saying you want to go and walk on the treadmill, incline, 30 minutes, leave. You did it. There's the next day, and consistency.
That's really what's important.
You will if you go consistently, it might look like nothing. You might go in there and do some BS. You might hit some curls like that's all I know how to do. But then you work to get the knowledge and see the form. You look at other people that know how to lift. You get ideas from them. You go to YouTube. You know what I mean? You tune into our channel, do our workouts, look at our form, go light, work your way up, and then before you know it, you're looking like the Aki Lord. You know what I'm
it's
saying?
routine for you. It's every day. You're like, damn, I remember when I first started, like, you feel me? But
take that first step. Yep.
100%. Action.
But that's it for the vid. You know what I mean? Nice little workout. This joint was crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it was brutal.
Had a good topic before the gym, after the gym. So hope y'all enjoyed the video.
We'll catch y'all boys on the next one.
Yes, sir. Peace.